Have you wondered how people build professional websites without writing everything from the scratch? One of the most popular tools we use is WordPress. So WordPress is a content management system, also called the CMS. It allows you to manage your system contents, manage your website pages, update pages or your website without running or writing a single line of code. So in this video, I am going to explain to you what exactly WordPress is. We have WordPress.com and WordPress.org. So these are two different systems. At the end of this video, I'm going to explain to you, you're going to understand why you need this WordPress.com or WordPress.org. So WordPress.org or .com, the difference is just the domain extensions. So the .com is the hosting platform. If you want to host with WordPress, you go with WordPress.com. You view their hosting services, you get a domain, and it is no different from hosting platforms as Hostinger, SiteGround, and the others. Alright, they all do the same thing. So basically, you have to go through the offers. If your offers or what you want to build suit the WordPress, you go with WordPress. If not, you can go with SiteGround, you can go with Hostinger, Bluehost, and a lot of them. Alright, and WordPress.org here on my left is what you use, right? You are going to use it when you want to get WordPress and install. You want the software itself as the package, install it locally or install it in your hosting platform, then you download it from WordPress.org. That is basically the difference. The website or the software itself is open source, it's free. How you want to use it is totally to you. So as you know, I'm going to just launch in test.wp. So in this sense, we will say test.wp is hosting my WordPress website that I am about to create, right? This is for quick tests. Okay, I cannot use this for a long time or client works. So if you are using test.wp, as I always say, know that it's gonna disappear after you close your browsing portals, you close everything. It's just for quick, tutorials. So let's say this is hosting for me, right? I didn't use hosting, I didn't use WordPress.com, I used test.wp. I didn't use WordPress.org, which is downloading it and using local example. So that is the difference. You know what you are doing, especially, and know what you are going to go with. So after you install your WordPress in any which ways, this is the back end that you will see. This is where you control your page or your content management. Plugins gives you additional features like forms, like SEO tools and others. That is basically what we use plugins for. We don't just install a lot of plugins while we don't need them. We install when we need them. And we have appearance, we have pages. You can add pages here. You can also go in this section and set up your websites properly with the general settings and writings and readings. We are going to go deep as we continue with this beginner series. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video. And we have appearance section. This section is where you add your themes to build on. So if you install default WordPress, you don't have any theme here, you just have one, default, which is 2023. So you can just add other themes like Astra and everything. Most of them are free, and some also have paid features that you have to activate whilst you are building. As I said, WordPress itself is free, all right, but when you are building professionally, you might have to use one or two themes or plugins that will ask you for or ask you to pay to get to use their premium features. So in my next video, I will show you how to install them. That is, if you want to create WordPress, practice with it, and get everything directly on your computer. As I said, this WP is also good for practicing, but you don't get every files on your computer. It's hosted by this company. Let's just call them TWP, right? That is the name. So if you're learning WordPress from the beginning, follow this series step by step. So by the end of this series, you will understand how to install WordPress, organize websites, build your pages, add your forms, and prepare your website ready for launching. And also, if you want a structured guide to follow while learning WordPress, I've also created a client-ready WordPress blueprint. It will take you through the practical processes: planning, designing, building, reviewing, and handling the website over to the client. So what you will receive is basically the main book, an AI prompt pack, 32 pages, checklist pack, 30 pages, design rule pack, and client handover pack as well. So it's a lot in this book, and you can literally start from page 1 while you're building your client's website, and it will guide you through to the end of the website or project. So to get your copy of my client ready WordPress blueprint, all you need is check the link in the description or go to my website aningdesign.com. Also, if you are watching from my channel and you are with me to this section of this video, you are going to get a 50% discount. So you're going to use the promo code YouTube50, and I'm going to give the link in the description. Just click on this button, get blueprint, go to the checkout and add your 50% discount. Okay, just enter your promo code here. All you need is to enter your promo code here, right, and apply. You're going to get 50% discount and you check out. So I'll see you in my next video where we install XAMPP and work with WordPress locally.